Hey everybody, hey, we're getting ready to start here. We got us a serious one today. This one, no joking around, no fun and games. Our boy's really gotten himself into a serious mess this time. It's been all over the news, and finally the connections are starting to come together. People are starting to realize there was some sort of connection here. So we're going to check this out. Look at him up there, raxing out up there, raxing out for all he's worth. He's going to really be raxing out after this one. As we all know, I guess it's already been around a week ago, there was an attempted assassination on former President Donald Trump. It's slowly coming out that maybe, just maybe, our boy here had something to do with it. Did he? I don't know. But he sure is acting awful suspicious. Going to the level of having a child come on a YouTube video. The voice you will hear is obviously a child's voice. Having a child come on a YouTube video to try and set up an alibi for you. Now that goes to show something is just not right. Let's listen to this here and we'll get started.
What is going on, everybody? So I've been seeing a lot of rumors about people saying that I was connected to the Trump shooting and that my family was there when they were really here. And I've been seeing all these photoshopped photos and stuff placing my family there and blah 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 when they were really here at the house. So I have a witness to actually prove that I was not there and that I am not connected to the Trump shooter, period. As a matter of fact, this man has seen every single person on every single friends list that I have on Facebook and on Xbox and basically everywhere where I hang out. The one, the only, my best friend and little brother, Light Chaos. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Now, that day that the Trump shooting went down, where was I at specifically when it was going down?
Let me ask you a question with a question.
Okay.
Okay, you hear that voice. First off, there's a couple things there I was overlooked. Let me back this up a bit.
That day that the Trump shooting went down, where was I at specifically when it was going down? My best friend and little brother, Light Chaos. What's going on, bro?
Always his best friend, always his little brother. Whenever he brings somebody up, always his best friend, his little brother. And this voice you hear, tell me, that's a child's voice. It's kind of distorted, I don't know. Sounds like there was a lot of backfeed going on. I don't know what the hell it was, but the voice sounds definitely distorted. But it sounds mostly, the voice sounds childlike.
That day that the Trump shooting went down, where was I at specifically when it was going down?
Let me ask you a question with a question.
Okay.
How could you have been at the Trump shooting when you were at home talking to me on Facebook and was playing Warframe or something like that? I forget what we were doing it.
Yeah, I think we were playing Warframe now that I think about it. But yeah. So for all y'all out there saying that, oh, I have connections to the Trump shooter, blah blah blah, no the fuck I don't. And also, Chaos, have you not seen all of my friends on all my friends?
Okay, that's enough of that shit. You can hear him. He's got this kid on there, a little kid. Sounds to me like the voice of a 10, 12-year-old. Got him on there lying for him. It doesn't take much to get a kid, to lie for a friend. I don't know. First off, this child needs to be tracked down, and his parents need to be warned about who he is dealing with online. What a monster it is that he is dealing with online. Second, This needs to be taken serious. Whoa, looky there. I just accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and you can see right here more evidence. Cyrax holding a weapon. Thus, he does have access to firearms. This man does have access to firearms. Yep. I accidentally clicked on that, and there it was. I was like, oh, I forgot about this picture. Damn. That's even more evidence. Look at him. I remember this video now. He was threatening to shoot people. I'm certain many of you have seen it too. The police have came to his house before. And of course they've came to his house before, we know all that. But they've came there and they've directly asked several times. I'm not going to dig through 100 videos. But they've directly asked, is there any firearms in the house? And they always answer, no, no. Look right there. Look right there. What is that? You know, that's a rifle. That's not a hairbrush or something. And he said, answered to the police, no, no, we don't have any weapons. Sally too. Sally said the same thing. Yeah, but anyways, let's get that out of the way. We'll move right along here. All of this kind of reminds me of the time years ago. You know, some of you newer people may not know about this, but back around, I think it was 2009, Chris Chan was in a battle to be the mayor of oh God, what the hell was the name of the city? Chris Chan was in the battle to be the mayor of Sonicville or whatever it's called. I forget. You know, loony guy. And anyways, he was in a race for this with the one and only Billy Mays. I don't know who remembers Billy Mays. He was a TV personality, did a lot of commercials where he would sell products, and he just had that voice that was perfect for it, you know. Hi, I'm Billy Mays. Just go on YouTube and look him up. Be easier than me adding another video to this video. Yeah, but here's a picture of Billy Mays' grave. Billy Mays, during the middle of all this, Billy Mays ended up suddenly dying. Just day before, he was perfect health, perfectly fine. Next day, after being in this long, drawn-out battle with Chris Chan to become mayor of, what is it, Quickville, or, I'm sorry, my memory ain't that great. Suddenly dies, just instantly. Just people had seen him just hours before. He was fine. Then he just drops. He's found dead, just found dead, under mysterious circumstances. And what do we get? What do we get from Chris Chan? Not a statement saying, you know, I would like to issue deepest condolences to the Mays family. But no, we get this. We get this. And this video, before I start, 2009, I don't know what the hell he was using as a video camera. Video cameras were still, I mean, nothing new. I mean, look at this shit. It looks terrible. Was he filming it with a potato or something? I know I had video cameras from way back in the late 90s that produced better video quality than this, that I've used to upload videos with. But anyways, here we go. Here we go.
Captain's log, start date, July 1st, 2009. I am recording this video to relinquish the false, stupid rumors of me having anything to do with the recent death of Billy Mays. It's such a slanderous lie. It's because somebody dies, you go blaming the nearest person. You just go blaming the nearest person. It just ticks me off. And anyway, I was actually at my cousin's wedding, Jonathan Kerry.
Oh my
Jonathan
God!
Kerry in Red Oak, Virginia.
Oh my God!
You can look him up.
Come on, Chris, or should I say Ian Brandon Anderson? We know your real name. You was at John Kerry's wedding? The Senator? John Kerry? Really? And he's your cousin? You expect us to believe that? That's worse than Cyrax's excuse. It's amazing, though. Not only did this guy get away with murder, I guess it shouldn't be too surprising that he got away with what he did to his mom. He got away with murder also. Murdered a celebrity at that. He's trying to use a senator, a longtime senator, a former presidential. Well, I don't know. Is Kerry still a senator? Let's see. I know for a long time he was. Former presidential candidate. Okay, he's no longer a senator, but anyone with a brain knows who John Kerry is. Whether you like him or hate him, you know who he is. And for this guy to think that he can use a senator's name as an excuse to get away with murder, and it worked, people. It worked. How he did it, I don't know. Maybe John Kerry had something to do with it too. Maybe. Maybe John Kerry was involved in Billy Mays' death. Did anyone ever put that connection together? Maybe he just paid Cyrax there. There you go, John Kerry. Former senator, former presidential candidate, what else was he? He was during the Obama administration. I think he was some high title, United States, something to do with the United Nations. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. I used to keep up with all that politics stuff, but it'll drive me crazy. Let's see here. We'll read off his. There's bound to be a connection. Oh my God, this was about Cyrax, but now I'm on to something else. Jesus. Secretary of State, that's the term I'm looking for. He was former Secretary of State under Barack Obama from 2013 to 17. He was senator from Massachusetts from 85 to 2013. If you don't know who John Kerry is, why am I sitting here reading off his credentials? Everyone knows who he is. Looks like Lurch with that big old jaw. But, I digress. But yeah, did anyone ever stop to think? Because listen at that. Chris Chan flat out says his name. Uses John Kerry as an alibi for where he was when Billy May was murdered.
And anyway, I was actually at my cousin's wedding, Jonathan Kerry.
Right there.
Jonathan Kerry.
What a terrible excuse at that. Because John Kerry's been married since God knows how long. Let's see. Hell, I don't know. I'm not looking all that up. Man, what a terrible excuse. And, well, I guess if you've got friends in high places like Chris Chan does, if you got friends who are high-ranking politicians right up in there and rubbing shoulders with the likes of Barack Obama and the Clintons and all them people, I guess you can get away with things like murder. I guess you can get away with things like sexually assaulting your own mother. Damn, man, this shit's getting deep now. This is getting deep. Oh my God. But yeah, getting back to our boy here, maybe there's connections here too. I don't think so though. I think Cyrax is just lucked out up till this point. He is lucked out. And he, let's play a little bit
Red
more
Oak,
Chris.
Virginia. You can look him up. I was there the weekend. You
Sure
can even
you
talk
were.
to my Uncle Raymond, who lives nearby.
Raymond. Now, everybody loves Raymond.
And anyway, the cause of his death, and
Where does it end? Now he's calling out, everybody loves Raymond. I'm not even bothered pulling up the picture. Now, that's disappointing right there. I love Ray, can't think of his name. On the show, his name was Ray Barone. But yeah, I love that guy. He's a great actor, funny comedian. Now you're telling me he was connected to Billy Mays' death? That's just fucking heartbreaking. I'm just devastated. Jesus. What's next? Seinfeld going to be involved?
I read this to you from a printout from his Wikipedia page, and I quote, on June 29th, after an initial autopsy on May's body, Dr. Bernard Adams, the Hillsborough County, Florida medical examiner, stated that he suffered from hypertensive heart disease and that a heart attack was the likely cause of his death. I had nothing to do with it, so quit the false rumors.
I'm certain that...
And anyway...
I'm certain that you got connections like you got. Getting a coroner to forge a report, no problem whatsoever. You got connections with this man right here. No problem whatsoever to get a coroner to forge a report. I think this needs to be reopened, this entire case. I hope I'm not getting into a hole here where maybe they may come after me for exposing this. Kind of starting to get worried here, you know? Yeah.
As for the past statement that I did on the video on the mayorship, Billy Mays was never the mayor of Quickville. Never the mayor. I was lying out my ass when I said that because I was being blackmailed during the Julie fiasco. Curse that little 13-year-old brat. Depressed.
Jesus, this shit's deep. You know, I mean, this is a long time ago. We've all forgotten about a lot of it. I've stumbled across something here. Nobody ever put the connection together. I don't know.
So, there you go. That's it. That's it. Alright? And I am thinking more about the comics. I'm drawing more. So, leave me alone. Let me be. I'm trying to find myself, trying to complete my life's task as well, especially finding the woman to be my sweetheart. Have a good day. Peace.
Yeah. You know, people might be asking why, but why would Chris Chan and why would John Kerry be involved in taking out Billy Mays? Like I said, Billy Mays and Chris Chan both were in a race for mayor of Quickville. Is that what it's called? Quickville, Sonicville? Whatever. They were in a race for a major city, you know, to be mayor of it. You know, some politicians play dirty, being on the same political party. Mays being a Republican, Chris Chan and John Kerry being Democrats. They knocked the boy out. They knocked him out, man. It's easy to fake a heart attack, make a death look like a heart attack. Maybe slip him something, change up his meds or something like that. The guy never wakes up. But getting back to our other guy here. Right there. Holding the gun. Holding the gun. That very well might be the same rifle he used to try to take out former President Donald Trump. Regardless if it is or isn't, it shows that this man is very knowledgeable of weapons. You can watch the video this came from. He's repeatedly pointing the weapon at the camera, threatening people. Not a pretty sight. Let's get back to what he was saying here. Well, first, wait. Let's see the damage he did. See the damage this guy did to President Trump's ear. Look at that. Like Trump or hate him, there's no need for that. No need for that in American politics. What? Standing there holding his fist up. Because Trump even knows. Trump knows who did it. Trump knows. This time, boy, you're just not fooling around with Marty, with all those people. You're fooling around with the Secret Service this time. You're not fooling around with the Akron Police Department. You're fooling around with the big time. These guys right here. United States Secret Service. Akron Police, they're like mall security compared to these guys. They're like security in a damn Taco Bell compared to these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if any day now they came knocking on your door up there in Akron. What kind of connections did you have to the other guy involved in the shooting? You know, everyone always said there was a second gunman on the grassy knoll in the Kennedy assassination. Were you on a grassy knoll too? It would be better if you were to just come out and admit right now to what you did, Cyrax, to your part in this. Was Sally involved? Was Ed involved? We seen Ed recently in a video walking around your yard holding some sort of weapon. Let me see if I can find that picture. Now watch me not be able to find it now. Ed, here we go. Seen Ed walking around your yard. Right there. Definitely a high-powered assault rifle in his hand. Looks like it very well matches up with the one used against President Trump. What are your connections to that guy? I don't even know his name. The guy that police took out, who took a shot at President Trump. There's got to be some connections there. I wonder if that guy ever lived in Ohio? Akron, maybe? I'm going to do the research. I'm going to get in touch with our Secret Service, with the FBI. I'm going to let them know what I know. I'm going to present all this to them. I'm not going to stand by while you and your family of thugs, of hired thugs, attempt to assassinate someone and change the course of American history. Yeah. And I'm going to also, Christian, Ian Brandon Anderson, I haven't forgotten you either. I'm going to also bring you up. You may have John Kerry in back of you. But you know what? American justice is more important. We can't let stuff like this continue to happen. I'm wondering if Ed's not old enough, but Sally, did Sally have anything to do with the Kennedy assassination? For all we know, all these so-called law cows, they could be part of a major ring of assassins, of people working with a shadow government to take out certain people. Look at that. That right there could be a mastermind. Just playing dumb. Very well could be. But with that, I'll just leave it at that. You all, you make your decisions. If I end up disappearing, never make another video or post again, you guys will know something happened. Something's up. Get this stuff to the news if that happens. Get this stuff, every news network you can find. Get this out there. If something happens to me and I vanish, get this video out there. Get all the information out there. The American public, the world, cannot continue to have this going on. Man, I'm starting to get a little shook up here. With that, though, Godspeed, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe.